Hello, all my chickadees, and welcome back. I'm Fael, and we're going to dive back into Parasite in Love. Now, we already did one part where we got one ending. Now, there's four total endings, so goal is to get at least one other ending. If you haven't watched part one, I suggest you go and watch it because I am going to skip through the beginning part that we've already seen. Oh, come here, kitty. Oh, kitty wants to be up here with Papa. Okay. he needs his snuggle time. Okay. Yes, hello. Okay, new infection. Now, we already seen this. Okay. Your mother sent some digital copies of old family photos. When you were little, your family used to visit the big greenhouse in the city center. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Quite often. There are also some photos of you with coworkers. When did you take these selfies with them? You must have gotten drunk during the last office party. Any milestone has to be celebrated. Okay. Let's just close phone. Okay, so all this is the same as before. Check the kitchen for bad food. Yep. Oh, what were we searching? Headache. Can be caused by alcohol, certain foods, changes or lack of sleep, poor posture, skipped meals, stress. You're guilty of a few of these. How to treat. Rest in a quiet, dark room, hot or cold compress on your forehead or neck, massage and small amounts of caffeine, ibuprofen, aspirin. Okay, infection. Ah! Okay, infection. You're not sure why you typed that. Because I know something you don't. Maybe you should call a doctor? Just when you're about to type in a number, your hand seizes up. Your phone falls into the couch. What was that? You hesitate. You drop your phone from a little muscle cramp you had those before. Whatever bug you caught will probably pass by tomorrow. Okay. Call the police. That won't help. You nearly throw your phone out of fear, but you stop yourself in time. You only feel a little pain. Tears roll down your cheeks. You hate this voice. Swimming in your head, seizing up your hand. It's like it's controlling you. Okay, we have seen all this before, but okay. Hey, buddy. Okay, here's our first choice. Last time we chose, of course, my dear. Okay, let's see. What was the question? Back. How about I sit with you at the dinner table? Is this him playing house with you? Okay, we chose, of course, my dear, the first time. So we're going to play Why Should I Play House with Someone Like You? What? Why do you have to be so rude about it? He comes closer and sits on the bed. Slowly, he caresses your face. Do we really have to talk about how we should communicate? Wait, do we already have to talk about how we should communicate? Your throat closes. My presence seems to have this effect on you. How about we stay calm? Alright. You nod. Your throat opens up and you immediately cough and gasp for air. Shh. Shh. It's alright. It's alright. Now, let's go to the dining table. Alright? You need your breakfast, after all. You walk to the kitchen while Niall follows you. You can feel his gaze on you. Your hand reaches for the pantry, but Niall interrupts you. You can't just eat bread alone. You're already weak. How about something more filling? I'll also try to lessen the nausea. So please? For us? You clench your fist. That's rich coming from him. You turn to the fridge and take out some eggs. You're fine if I make some scrambled eggs, right? Yeah, that sounds better. The pain and nausea have truly lessened. Seems like if you humor him, you can at least keep your head clear enough to think. You hear Niall hum as you crack open some eggs and turn on the stove. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you glance at him as the eggs sizzle. He sits on a chair at the dining table, swaying left and right, happily waiting for you to finish cooking. Yeah, we we did see this already, but still, that's a picture. What is this madness? This peaceful scene unnerves you more than anything, but you play around along for now. After you choke some bites down, he leans forward in excitement. It tastes better with some company, right? Absolutely, your sweet too is what we chose last time, so we're going in the negative this time. Oh, he didn't like that. I guess you're still tired. I'm a little sad you're not as excited as I am. Sorry. Maybe I should be more patient until you get used to all this. Then he lets you eat in peace until you're finished. You clean up and begin to fidget as you're not sure how Neil wants to continue the day. Suddenly you get goosebumps and slump down. You heave, a wave of nausea surging through you. Oh no! I thought I could give you more time. He reaches for your arm, but it goes right through. I wish I could help you stand. After a few seconds, your nausea dissipates. How can you survive this situation? What should you do? Is there a way to be rid of him? Let's go back to bed. Alright? You both shuffle back to the bedroom. You lay down in bed and Niall sits down beside you. He strokes your hair as you gradually fall asleep. Day 7. Oh, wow. Because it did take quite a few days for him to actually manifest. Oh, yeah, this is where it's all wonky. Oh, I love this. You hardly slept and still feel weak. Your neck is very stiff. The weird colors appear again before your eyes. Oh, you're awake. Good morning, dear. Oh, God, hello. You turn your head and see multiple Niles next to your bed. You suppress the urge to scream. Here, I wanted to show you what our children inside you look like. There's even one that looks like you. Here. Oh, God. Still as creepy as it was the first time. Oh, no. It puts a blob of blue mass on your lap. The way it gurgles and cries, it sounds desperately like a human baby. It coughs and some blue spit runs down its cheeks. Isn't it cute? No. No. Oh, he's unhappy. Look at that. What? Don't call this a baby. You don't have to look at it like it's vermin. You turn around and hide inside your blankets. Leave me alone. I beg you. At least for a bit. Okay. Just go eat something later, okay? And then silence. After a few hours, you reluctantly sit up. Your grumbling stomach won't shut up. While you walk to the kitchen, you assess your situation and try to think of a plan. Now, won't let you call a doctor, nor other help. He loves acting like a husband to you. If you humor him, he'll try to lessen the effects of the affection. But if he stays, you will certainly die. You arrive in the kitchen and Niall shows himself. So, you have enough strength to eat now. Great. How do I get out of this? Is there a way to somehow use his fixation on family against him? A slight headache interrupts your thoughts. What are you thinking so hard about? It's like something moving around inside your head. But what are you doing? I just want to know what you're thinking. You try your hardest to think of something positive about Niall. You can't risk him seeing what you truly think. Alright, we're gonna say, if only you didn't exist. Alright. If only you didn't exist. You're really cruel. It hurts, Marlowe. It hurts that you think of me this way. I'm really trying here. Oh, he's crying. I need some space. Then he disappears. Anxious about the way he left, you eat something and drink some tea. At least the nausea hasn't set in again. Did you just run out of the house? Could you chance the woods and find someone to help? You hurry towards your front door. Where are you going? Of course, he is still there. Maybe you would like to take a walk with me. Marlowe, you're weak. What are we going to do if you collapse outside? Go to bed. Now. I can still walk around at least. Marlowe. A wave of pain spreads through your head. I'm begging you, for your own sake. Your head pounds and forces you to your knees. Good. Oh my god. Man, he's having none of that. Goodness. A tear rolls down your cheek. You go back to bed. You pray that tomorrow you'll find the strength to defy him. Day 9. You wake up in your weakest state yet. Your skull feels full and ready to burst. Your heavy limbs struggle to move on command. Your breathing is dry and ragged, and you're attacked by shivers from a sweltering fever. You don't have much time left. You're still yourself, and decide you'll have to push through, no matter how upset he gets. You have to at least try. In your dizzy state, you looked up, and there he is. Good morning. You wish dearly that he would just leave your body. He acts like a husband and wants to be a father. What a disgusting display of this fake family. Wait, a father? Niall, I have a question. Yes? He strokes your hair as he speaks. How you wish you could smack his hand away. Why do you want to be a father? Well, I sorta am already, right? I believe I'm pretty good at it. Let's see, I doubt you actually know what a great father is, Niall. You could never be a good father. You can never be a good father. You're just an Ameba. You just multiply and copy yourself. You don't care about children. What are you talking about? Your head hurts, but you don't care at this point. As if you know. Oh, I do know. Question is, how to show him? You haven't really moved much. Are you too weak to stand up today? Is it even too hard to talk now? How about I dig deeper and see for myself? You feel something pushing and pulling inside your head. Show your memory of your university crush. Show him you long for something real and not whatever Niall is trying to be. Ooh. You remember the real Niall smiling. You loved his sarcastic humor, how easily he offered his help, and how soft his voice was when he had to calm you down. Despicable. Is that it? You want something more real? A human who never loved you back in the end? You deserve better, Marlowe. But I guess you don't believe that's me. I can't take this. He disappears. You hope he's gone completely, but you fear that's not the case. Day 10. I think day 10 was the last day, right? When you open your eyes, Niall looms over you. Or at least you believe it's him.
He finally woke up.
His voice is cold. Gone is every ounce of affection he had ever expressed before. Your body stiffens as pain and fear overtakes you. You want to move. You want to run. But your body doesn't listen. You can only shake before him like a fawn before a wolf. Niall sighs.
I really wanted to believe you.
Oh, the voice acting is still so good. I don't know if you guys can hear it, though. I really, really wanted to believe you.
I was hopeful. You know? It's so rare. My kind gets to be with you humans. So I thought we were special. Thought I could build a home with you. A family full of love.
He grabs your wrist and pulls you up.
You just couldn't accept me. You had to treat me like vermin. And even went so far as wanting to get rid of me.
You know that is a death sentence for me, right? If you get medications, right? He rubs his head into the back of yours.
Why did my love not reach you? I'm sure I expressed it a lot. Surely you know how much I want a family like you. Just where did we go wrong?
For a moment, disgust is all you can feel. The hypocrisy, the denial, and the sheer audacity of all the nonsense he's talking about makes bile rise in your throat. And then his voice breaks.
Marlo, I can't help but still hold you dear to my heart. You know, because I can look into your memories and thoughts sometimes. I know how much genuine love you have for the family you want. You imagine your child running around this very cabin, right?
No, we didn't.
I wish I could have been the father of that lovely child.
Your throat closes. The more desperately you grasp for air, the more searing the pain is in your throat. Marlo, wait, I still had more things to say.
This is not what I wanted. I wanted to see you smile. Anger. And now, I'm so sorry, Marlo.
But, oh man, he's like, I'm so sorry, Maro, but don't worry, I will follow you soon. That was really good voice acting. Oh, whoa, look at all his eyes. Oh. See extras? Oh, that's cool. It's cool how they have it laid out like that. Okay, so we got 2 of the endings. I can try to get another one. Let's see. Okay, the one we just did is called the Broken Heart ending. And the one we got in the first part was Until Death Do Us Part. Okay. Okay. There's only 2 more endings. So, yeah, that one didn't take long at all to do, so we're going to try again. Skip. Okay. Okay. Skip. Okay, we're gonna hit Of Course My Dear on that one. Okay, we're gonna hit I Guess So. Oh yeah, this is the baby part. Okay, we need to clean up that spit. That's gross. Okay, we seen that in the first part. I'm gonna gonna put a lovely day to spend with my Nile. And yes, I am using a guide right now. I normally don't, but you have to like hit certain buttons to get the other two endings. And not choices, I mean actual buttons. Alright. Okay. Okay. I doubt you actually know what a great father is. Okay, we've never chose this one. What? Well, at least not in the human sense. I mean, how could you have learned if you had no one to teach you? Then tell me. Children take priority. You don't think I know that? How many of your decisions are for your own survival? How many of it is really for the survival of our children? Good, he's getting insecure. You haven't really moved much. Are you too weak to stand up today? Oh, he changed the subject. Okay, we're showing him memory of our father. Oh, back. You remember your father and his big calloused hands. You stood next to him, barely reaching his waist, as you both worked on a wooden toy. He looked away for a second, and you took that chance to use the grinding machine. After all, your father always looked so cool when he used it. Just in time, he pulled you away, injuring his own hand, but he just smiled and sighed. Oh, my little cheeky angel, don't you ever do that again, all right? You're so cruel, Marlowe. If if I was human, I could be the husband you want, the best father for your children. But there's no way for me to follow his example. I can't even help you stand up. I'm just a small organism. He looks completely broken, sitting on the ground like a lost child. It's not just about strength, Niall. It's his compassion, the will to put his own children first, no matter what happens to himself. And I know what we can do for our children. Really? Yes. We don't have to welcome death so early, Niall. What? How? Yeah, really, how? If you stay inside of me, I will die with you. I don't mind if it's with you. You bite down on your lips. Just continue. You got him where you want him. He's listening. But we're also murdering our children this way. Niall, is that what a father does? Niall looks away. But what else are we supposed to do? We go back to the lake. You and our children can survive there. Hope sparkles in Niall's eyes, but that hope quickly gives way to sadness, darkening his face. What about you? We would have to be separated for some time, but that gives me time to recover. Then I can come back, and we can have more time together again. But that means you have to walk there and swim in the lake. You could drown. That's what I can do as a... You really don't want to say the next word. Mother. A small sacrifice for our children. Man, she's really spitting this good. She's spitting this good. Tears form in Niall's eyes as he hugs you. The break of a cold sweat in place of his phantom touch. I'm scared, Marlowe. What if I survive and you don't? Then take care of the children for me. That I only realize now, that you truly love us. Thank you. Sleep for now. While you sleep, I'll try to lessen the symptoms and give you time to gather your strength for tomorrow. Finally, he agreed, like you expected. You just hope your body can keep up tomorrow. You cling to that hope as you fall asleep. That was really clever. That was really clever. Like, hey, you want the children to survive. So that's really cool. She's convinced him to leave her body in the lake. You know, leave her body and go into the lake. So that's really clever. You take a deep breath as you open your eyes. Neil stands in the corner, looking worried.
I can breathe is a lot better today.
Oh, we get voice acting. He nods.
You convinced me that we should try the lake, so the least I can do is lessen the pain. But your body is still in bad shape. You will still see hallucinations. Are you sure you want to do this?
You nod.
This is the only way for us, Neil.
Neil. I've been calling him Niall, and it's Neil. Neil comes closer and caresses your
I wish
face.
I could carry you to the lake at least. But this is all I can do. Trying to lessen the effect and wishing for the best.
You swallow back the insults you want to throw at him. At your murderer in front of you.
Believe in us, Neil.
You bite your lips before you continue.
In our love.
You choke down the bitter aftertaste of those words leaving your mouth.
Yes, my love. I will.
You drag your weakened body to the bathroom to wash your face and change your clothes. Then you enter the kitchen. After you force all of one bite of toast down your throat, you're finally ready to go out. Just days ago, you're so happy to hear birds chirping here. Now you have to try your best not to turn this into the last hike of your life. Although the colors are less aggressive than they've been for the last few days, you still see patterns dance in front of your eyes. The forest is changing in shape, and sometimes the sounds are piercing to your ears, but you force yourself to ignore it all, to just focus on walking.
So brave, Marla.
You suppress the urge to make snide remarks.
I know, but still. We could try.
Funny how he reminds you of that when he is already killing you just with his presence. Okay, it's hard for me to hear it now. Now I'll try to think positively. I'm well aware of the risks, but it's the only way.
The only way for me to survive.
But only because he won't let you call the ambulance.
Something
Positive to think about.
How about a family? I will keep multiplying even there, Marlo. I will multiply and create our children this way. I will take care of them so we can all enter your body.
Ooh. I will take care of them so we can all enter your body when you come back. Oh my god.
And with even more time to spend with each other. Like you said, we don't have to welcome death so early. But I am still worried.
Oh goodness.
It is so rare that my kind infects some humans. So even when you come back, just believe in our love.
Okay, you can hear Neil pretty good, but you can't hear Marlo that good, so I'm gonna go over her voice. Don't worry, just believe in our love. It is a truly special one. I will overcome the odds.
Right.
You will never return to this place, though. But Neil cannot know this. Were he to sense your deceit, he would unbury the truth in your mind. You reach for the nearest tree and lean against it. You have arrived at the lake where you got infected. To think you would come back here in order to survive.
Careful, dear.
You take off your clothes and enter the water. Oh. Am I supposed to do it like this? No! Ah! Oh, I didn't mean to save screenshot. No! Oh no, am I doing it right or bad? Oh, you burn your wish to move into your limbs, but they only respond in small movements. Panic takes hold of you. You try not to sink. You hear Niall faintly through the water.
Marlo, please, stay with me. This is far enough. I can go from here.
As you try to stabilize yourself, you feel your body rapidly change in temperature. You scream in agony as your nerves bear burning fever and icy chills, but before you hack up the water you swallowed. After several excruciating moments, you can feel the heat across your entire body. In a haze, you see tiny blue patterns leave your skin and disperse into the water. Seeing those tiny amoebas leave your body fills you with joy. Finally, you are free of him. But then a small spot on your hand doesn't move for a few moments. You freeze and pray he hasn't heard your thoughts.
Come back to me, Marlo.
He hasn't discovered your plans. At last, you give him a genuine
Please. If not for me, then for our children.
Of course.
I love you, Marlo. I always will.
Me too.
He whimpers and in a broken voice says his last words.
Goodbye, Marlo.
Goodbye, Neil.
The blue color fades and the heat along with it. You gather all your strength again and swim to the lakeside. You can't help but move away as fast as possible out of fear it might reinfect you. As soon as you touch the earth, you crawl out and cry. You scream out all the fear and pain you had to endure. Tears fall and you can't stop yourself from falling apart. You can't even form the insults you want to scream. You're so emptied, so utterly spent that your infection-ravaged body, acting on sheer willpower alone, is on the verge of collapse. Then, a sense of relief washes over you. He's finally gone. Finally, you can return home. We did it! We returned Neil to the lake along with all the children he had already created. Oh, and that means we can heal. I'm glad there is a way to save her. Okay. Last one. We do the exact same thing that we just did, except we fail. We fail. Okay. Skip. Close phone. We fail the quick time event. I don't know what I'm supposed to search here. Wonder if we can search Neil. I guess not. Okay, skipping everything here. I think it was I guess so, right? Okay, yeah, I guess so. Need to clean up that spit. Lovely day spent with my Nile. Whoops. Wrong button. I doubt you actually know what a great father is. Okay, and then we're showing him the memory of our own father. Okay. We are failing this. I'm not touching anything. Okay. So I guess this means we're gonna die? Like, go down and drown? You become too weak. Your body no longer listens. Too ravaged by the infection. Gravity takes over, dragging you down into the lake. You gasp for air and water rushes into your lungs. The smile of your mother comes to mind. How you wish you could be next to her. and be in her comfort one last time. Your throat spasms in pain and your lungs burn and your mouth opens to scream, only to be drowned out by the unrelenting water. How long will it take your coworkers to worry about your absence? How long until they start looking for your body? The pain is now so intense that it stabs into you like a dozen knives. You'll never be able to embrace the family you had always wanted. You gasp in a futile attempt for air. Again and again, your thoughts begin to drift as your vision fades. You regret that you did not spend more time with your mother. You regret that you could not make any wooden toys with your father again. You regret not going on that trip with your friends. But more than anything, you wish you could have been given more time. Now, nothing but regrets are left. Oh, he's reaching for her. Oh no. Yup, we drowned. But at least there was one happy ending. Oh goodness. But there we go. That is the other three endings of Parasite in Love. Let me know down below which one was your favorite ending. um, did you like that she actually survived one? Oh dear, I feel sorry for poor Marlo. But man, Neil was very well voice act. Okay, I really loved his voice. I hope you guys could hear it. Okay, I'm not sure. I could hear it perfectly fine, but wow. Okay, well, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you for the people who commented saying they wanted to see the rest of the parts, which I did. And let me know what else you'd like to see down below. And until next time, bye!